Hi everyone, welcome to this flipped preview video for English 7B. This is lesson 4.12, and in this lesson we are exploring a model research report, which is what we usually do before we begin writing an assignment in English class as we look at a model essay. The purpose of reviewing this model essay is to get us ready to write our own research report, which will be due in lesson 4.16. Now you'll notice the topic of this is America's waste problem, and while you won't be choosing a topic like that, this is the type of research report you will be doing. You'll notice I'm highlighting in-text citations, which means that you will need outside resources to support your research report. A research report means that you're doing research, reviewing and evaluating credible sources, and putting it into your own words. You'll also have to have a works cited page which properly cites your sources, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. The other thing that happens in lesson 4.12 is you have the opportunity to really analyze the important components of a research report. This lesson is very helpful in getting you ready to know what should be included in your own essay. Be sure to go through all the lesson pages, as it also helps you develop your research question, which will help with your research. In lesson 4.12, you will also choose your topic for this 4.16 research report. This topic will be related to Julius Caesar. I recommend using the bullet points as a starting point or choosing your own topic as it relates to one of these topics. What was Julius Caesar's life like? What about Cleopatra? What were the traditions of ancient Rome? How do Roman inventions affect the modern world? So on and so forth. But your topic does need to be related to Julius Caesar. If you need help, please reach out to me for help choosing your topic, or choose one of the bullet points here in lesson 4.12. You'll then notice on the next page in 4.12, you have a graphic organizer that you can use to help you plan and develop your topic. This is optional. You do not have to submit this with your final draft in 4.16, but it is optional. I also want to show you that the assignment directions are here. Please make note of all of these. Remember,
Hi, in this video, I want to show you resources that you have available to you from your Student K-12 Private Academy account for helping you do research and having credible sources to use. Hi, in this video, I want to show you resources that you have available to you from your Student K-12 Private Academy account for helping you do research and having credible sources to use for your research reports for your classes. So I'm going to show you one place that you can find it easily, and yours will look a little different because this is a teacher account, but yours will have the same links. So if you're here on your home page, if you navigate to the top right corner to that link button, I'm going to show you two resources that you can use. The first one is called Scholastic Go, Growler's Encyclopedia. This will open in a new window. And if you click on OK, you'll be brought into Go Scholastic. And this is a great resource that you can use to find information for your research report. So for instance, some of my students are doing a research report on Julius Caesar. So maybe I wanted to learn a little bit more about maybe the Roman Empire. So I can type that in and click Go. And I can look at all of these different resources that are added. The really cool thing is you can also change the Lexile level to be more appropriate for what you're looking for. And you could get even more specific. Maybe I wanted to do my research report on Cleopatra. So if I type in Cleopatra here, I could even type in the life of Cleopatra to get a little bit more information. Oh, Julius Caesar and Cleopatra might be something I want to look into. So I can go ahead and click on one of these and it'll bring me here. Now, here's the really cool thing. I know a lot of students want help with citing their sources properly. So look right here, you can cite this article.
So depending on what type of citation you're required to do, you can go ahead and copy and paste this into a Word document, and you might need to format it correctly if you need to have a hanging indent for your works cited page or references, but it's already cited for you, which is wonderful. So this is a great resource to use when looking for credible sources to use for your research reports or research assignments. The other link I want to show you, which is a great resource you have available to you, is the Big Universe Library. This is a library that you can use for reading books for fun, enjoyment, and your screen will look a little different because yours will be a student view. But for instance, you can find biographies or history books to go along with your topics. So for instance, if I click on biographies, I can type in Cleopatra if I was doing a research report on Cleopatra, and I could see what resources come up. Now you want to be careful. You want to make sure the resources that you're using on Big Universe Library are not fictional. So you'd want to make sure it's nonfiction. You could add a few filters to your search, but this is also a great resource available to you. So for instance, this Egypt book, I'm going to look at it. It looks like it is nonfiction. It talks all about Mark Antony, Cleopatra. These are all people that are included in my research report. So I do want to read this book. So I could add it to my bookshelf by clicking on this right-hand button over here, or I can just go ahead and read this book right here. Now you will need to cite your source here. It doesn't give you a direct citation, but you can cite your source by, again, using the title, the author, the publishing, and looking at what format you need for your citation. So this is also a great resource you have available to you for your research report. Again, those are two resources that you have available to you right here on the home page. Up in this top right corner, if you click on links next to your name, you can find Scholastic Go and Big Universe Library. I hope that this helps with your research assignments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.